Okay, so I've got a ton of bulk to go through. I bought a collection from a friend, helping him out with an AC. Robert, if you watch this, thank you for your collection, and hopefully that helped out. So I got a ton of bulk to go through. I don't know if you can see it down there. A little bit further. Maybe not. Okay. Anyway, I'm going through bulk. So just if someone jumps on here, I can answer questions. Kind of just going to explain what's going on in my business and how it affects me and what I'm doing. So hopefully someone jumps on, we can conversate. I'd love to answer questions. Anything you have, you can, ask away. So, all right. So currently what's going on in my business is that I buy and sell in Japanese booster boxes, and the market has been ridiculous. So the 30th anniversary is going to be, the boxes are super expensive. So I'm not going to be purchasing them. So I'm kind of doing stuff in the meantime to where I can actually make a little bit of money to put that back in my business. So I bought a friend's collection. It was about $4,500. And he has a ton of bulk that he gave to me. Not sure if he included that in the price or if he just gave it to me for free. But I'm very grateful that he did. Gives me stuff to do, and I'm able to help him out in the process. So super excited about that. So we got a lot of mega bulk that we're going through here. Quite a bit of bulk. There's a local card shop, Kayfabe, that accepts bulk, which it makes it super nice because I can just go drop off all the bulk that I have and just kind of clear my inventory. Let's see. Actually, I should have. Let's see. So I didn't have my mic on, so now I do. Hopefully you guys heard the first original spiel. So I'm just going through a bunch of bulk that I have. I've listed everything in the friend's collection that I bought. Well, most of it anyway. Some things I'm keeping for my own personal collection. Some things I'm listing. I've got a couple master sets that I'm going through. I've listed them on eBay, so hopefully they sell. If anybody is watching this and is looking for a Glory of Team Rocket master set or a Inferno X master set, you can message me in the comments here or email me at chaoscard.com, and I'll be happy to help out with that if you're looking for those master sets. So I've got about lots of Japanese. The guy I bought the collection from, he had a lot. He's more of a fan of Japanese than English because I think they're better quality, but sometimes they just don't. Oh my gosh. I'm going to lose all these cards here. This is not helping. So we got a lot of bulk here with sleeves on them. So it makes it a little bit more slippery than if you were to do a normal cards without sleeves. So just working through that. But anyway, back to, so I'm not buying not buying Japanese booster boxes at the moment because the Japanese prices are cooked and I don't really want to spend a bajillion dollars on a booster box that I can't sell. I have a ton of Mega Dream still left. I bought that at the peak of the market and it fell off here during the summer slowdown. I have confidence that it's going to return back to where I bought it originally. So hopefully that's the case. If not, I will just become a investor or a temporary investor for a little while because I don't have any desire in losing money from what I've bought. So I got a big case of booster boxes here. I'll show you that. So it's a bunch of Mega Dream in these containers here. Just trying to keep it nice and chill. I'm out in the craft room. Does sometimes get kind of hot out here. So I've got my AC running. Not sure if you can hear that in the background, but that's running right now, trying to keep things cool. We've got a heat wave we're going through here in Salt Lake. Lots of heat, which I'm not a huge fan of heat. I'm more of a fan of the winter just because you can always put more layers on. but never take enough off. It feels like you don't want to see me sorting cards naked. That's not something I would want to see either. Well, it's kind of funny. I heard this saying not too long ago that if you think someone's too serious and you can't enjoy their company, just picture them naked and it will make things a whole lot better. But anyway, so this is my second time doing a live stream, which is kind of fun. I can just chat to myself, kind of come up with thoughts that I have on making things go more smoothly with my business. But yeah, so going through a lot of bulk here. I personally ripped a lot too. I ripped a lot of Mega. Looks like he did the same. So the local card shop here requires you, if you're going to sell them your bulk, they want you to sort them into commons, uncommons, reverse holos, rares, Vs, EXs, all that jazz to make it easier. They use a weight process to where they take all of the bulk cards, they weigh one card, see what it weighs, and then they'll add up the full stack and then give you a idea of how much bulk you have. And then they'll give you a store credit or they'll give you cash, whatever you prefer. Obviously, cash is going to be a little bit less than store credit because store credit, they can obviously turn around and sell the cards quicker and make a little bit more profit that way. So that's definitely what they want to focus on. All right, so we got reverse holos there. Normal rares. Okay. We got some reverse holos. So some of the bulk that I have here is they have sleeves on them. So I got to remove the sleeves before I take them in. That wasn't too bad. So I got some EXs here. Let's see, EXs. Don't move those guys. Slow bro. Oh. All right. Let's see. Lots of, oh gosh, this is all sorted into Japanese and English. That's probably not a good idea. So I don't plan on taking a ton of time here doing the sorting of bulk. I've got a few things to do in terms of I've got to list a few more things and got to make a video of my master set. The master set's coming along great. Let's see here. I'm doing a master set of all the legendary birds. So all the legendary birds in English, every printed copy. I'm going to do a master set. I'm about, 60 cards in, something like that. So that's going pretty well. I enjoy that quite a bit because I'm probably my favorite Pokemon are the legendary birds. Not sure if I just like flying things or what, but let's see here. Lots of bulk. This is going to take forever. Reverse holos. So what I'm doing is just sorting out reverse holos, EXs. Reverse holo. Looks like he's got just a pair of both. He's doing a master set, I believe, with the Mega set. So he has a lot of reverse holos. That's a rare. Reverse rare. Man, sleeved cards make it difficult to keep them all in one stack. Yeah, he's definitely doing a master set here. That's why it was all sorted out. So what's anybody that watches this video, what's your plan? What do you like to collect? Do you do master sets? Do you collect individual cards? Do you collect a specific Pokemon? I had mentioned just barely that I'm a fan of the legendary birds, so I collect all those. Some of them are way crazy priced, like the Return of Team Rocket, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres cards. Those are a little crazy priced. Gosh, I don't even know how I'm going to achieve that. Maybe trade some things that I don't really care about. Let's reverse hollows. Reverse hollows. I'm gonna have to switch over here. Stack here, man. Got a lot of stuff going on. So I've recently been playing the Pokemon game. I've been using the app. I've got a couple deck boxes with decks in there. It's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying learning how to play the Pokemon TCG. I know that the Pokemon IP was based on the games, which I played the games when I was younger. I really enjoy the games. Let's see, reverse. Man, this is... Reverse. Is that a reverse there? No. So I think my plan moving forward here is just to create a community on YouTube, try my best to help people out where I can in the Pokemon community, because there's a lot of frustration right now acquiring cards for whether it be a master set or just a collection in general. I'm all about collecting cards. I'm a collector first and then a reseller later. So a lot of great things with the Pokemon hobby that I really enjoy. So I just try to be involved with a lot of them. So like playing the game, playing the TCG, collecting the cards, playing the video games, all that stuff I really enjoy. So rare. Man, I'm gonna have to do these stacks a little bit lower here. Kind of annoying, but this is what it is. This is just the commons. What time is it? 2:37. See, I'm going to be doing this for a little while longer. And then I got a few other things to do. Anybody that jumps on or watches this after, let me know where you're from, what you enjoy. I'd love to chat about it. I really like talking to new people and really understanding where they come from. And see how we can relate, because I really enjoy chatting with people. Shoot. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I plan on doing live streams every once in a while. So if you ever see my live stream, you hear this, just jump on. I don't have very many people that jump on to begin with. It's not going to be awkward, nothing like that. Just, I don't know, chat it up. Looking forward to talking to you. Hello. It looks like this is the start of the bulk. Great. Oh, Destined Rivals. Nice. I have a couple master sets. The two master sets that have been completed are Destined Rivals and 151. I really like all the art in Destined Rivals. Super sick. And then 151 I relate to a lot because I grew up with the original. 151 Pokemon. Jeez. I'm probably going to go through some of the bulk that doesn't have sleeves on it next, because this is annoying. They won't stay in one place. Rare. These Japanese. The person I bought this collection from did a really good job at sorting through all of the cards. Makes it a little bit easier to kind of go through them pretty quickly. Let's see. Kind of looks like he has a mix of Japanese and English in here. Not sure how he was sorting them out. Japanese. So the Japanese cards, the card shop doesn't take Japanese cards. So there's a couple websites that you can use online. You can use, gosh, I don't remember what they're called. You can use, I'll have to look them up here. Let's look them up real quick. So it looks like there's Darium and Wi-Fi takes it. That was the first thing that popped up. That's good for them. CGC Castle. Motuntashi. I don't know if that's what to do. So there's definitely a few things online that you can sell your Japanese bulk. Just sort them out, ship them out, and then hopefully you can get... I'm personally doing a store credit for these because I'm looking for legendary birds so I can complete my master set. So I'll be submitting all this bulk to buy those cards, anything that's available that I don't have. And some arts actually I do like a lot. So I'll probably buy more than one of those just because I enjoy those quite a bit. Nothing like the Kabuto King. I'm going to be the Legendary Bird King. That's what I'm going to be. All right, so let's put this back in there. Okay. So if you just joined, just add a comment to the chat. Let me know who you are and kind of say hi. Just sorting through bulk right now. Got a lot of bulk from a collection I just bought. And they're gone. I think it's kind of hard if you don't have a lot of following or if people on your stream, people tend to like jump in. Oh, this guy's live. I'm going to jump in real quick and then I'm going to leave because I'm the only one in there. Oh, that's funny. Come on, I'm not that awkward. I'm not that weird. Let's chat. Jump in there and shoot me a message or a question or something like that. Totally cool to answer that. Reverse. EX. I'll have to look up and see how the best way to do live stream so I actually get some interaction from people. So looks like they're all reverse hollows. Reverse, reverse. Okay, cool. These are all reverse hollows. Trainer. Pokeball. Rare. Reverse. So the Pokemon Center dropped booster bundles today, so I was able to get some of those. Hopefully, whoever jumped on was able to get some. I definitely enjoyed the fact that they had so many ETBs available. I got kicked multiple times from the queue, and I was still able to get some, so that was pretty awesome. Let's write those out. Next. That's just common. So I'm hoping I can get a good amount of cash back for this. It is a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to separate all this bulk. Luckily, I have 2 kids. One of them is hanging out with my wife, and the other one's sleeping. I got 2 really young kids. Really enjoy hanging out with them during the day. Oops, that's nope, that's right. It's common. X. That's not the right one. Stack's getting a little too high here. Now I have to separate it out again. It's kind of annoying. Common versus. Almost done with this row. So here. That's the last one. Japanese, lots of Japanese EXs. I think this is one's actually worth something. Full art. Oh, nice. He has a lot of full arts here. Oh, wow. Pokeball, 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 Pokeball. So I'm separating out the Pokeball reverse hollows because I think they're worth a little bit of money. For prismatic. Japanese, Japanese, Japanese. These are all Japanese, right? Okay. Okay, EX, EX. EX. Contney, EX. Pokeball. All these are Pokeballs. So something that you can do when trying to get stuff on Pokemon Center, the best way I've found is to, when the queue goes live, make sure you have a computer on and going. Google offers a remote desktop option that you can just use through Google Chrome, the browser, which makes it super easy to connect to a computer at home. So for instance, my work blocks Pokemon Center, so I'm not able to wait through the queue when they're doing the drop. So I'll log in through my computer from home, and I'm usually able to get a drop that way. So that's been super helpful when they do that. Let's do EXs. Okay, there we go. Commons, uncommons versus. Sort through these outside of that. He's got a few trainers in here, which is kind of cool. In his bulk box. Lots of Japanese here. Gosh, I have this glass thing on the ground to help me roll around on the carpet. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's nice. Okay. Japanese. Oh, there we go. There's some non-Japanese there. Oh, these are all reverse. Oh, there's two non-Japanese. So Japanese doesn't have very much value. So I'm just filtering out all the Japanese. I'm going to send them online that way, and maybe I can get some credit for more cards. Japanese here. This one's English. Where are we at? 27 minutes. So I figured if I'm just going to be here sorting cards, I can jump on a live stream and chat with people. Like I said, I do have people jump on and they're like, oh crap, this guy doesn't have very many people on here. I'm going to jump back off. Takes a very special person to be able to be the only one on here, meet someone new. I know it's kind of weird, but jeez. All of these are Pokeballs. These are Japanese. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get these Japanese out of here. I did notice on Japanese every once in a while, they tend to, if they get too warm or they exposed to air for too long, they do tend to curl, which I don't think is a big thing. You can always flatten them out. They're not that bad to flatten them out. But look at all these EXs here. Beedrill. I made the Beedrill EX deck that's being used in the current meta right now. And it seems like it's fun. It's a fun deck. I like using that on the app. All EXs. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here. Lots of $151. You can tell the difference between Japanese cards and English just based on how you look down on them in the card box. They have a different color than English cards do, obviously, because they're in a different country. They probably use a different manufacturer of cardboard. He had quite a bit of a headway on the Black Bolt Master Set in Japanese, which is kind of cool. listed a lot of those cards. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm close to being done here. I'm just going to probably just blow through the rest of these real quick. Nice big stack of cards. Hopefully they don't go anywhere. That would not be nice. Okay, let's put these back here. So some of these reverse holos with the Pokeball, let's see if you can see it in the camera. There you go. They actually sell for maybe $1 or so, depending on the Pokemon. So I'll definitely list those on TCG Player. Give me a little bit more quantity or inventory, I should say. It's like Cosmo Holos are awesome. Let's see if I can show you the camera. Can you get that? Let's see. Let's move this. It's hard to get in the camera here. You can see a little bit. Okay. All right, so throw this out. I think this is the rest is Japanese. Yeah, it's all Japanese. So he's got 2 large rows of Japanese, probably about 20, or not 20, probably like 2,000 cards here. Oops. And then once I separate this bulk out, I'm going to remove all the sleeves, and then I'll take it to my local card shop and see if they can give me some credit. It's like almost all this is bulk here, or commons, uncommons, bulk. Nope, there's some reverse holos too. Reverse rare. Nope, we got some commons and uncommons bulk here. Reverse holo. Lots of Chaos Rising. I love it that the Chaos Rising set, Pitch Black, Perfect Order, is available for people to buy. Like in stores. It's made it super nice to, like, if you just want to rip some packs, you can just go there and pick some up most of the time. I guess not all the time, but a lot of the time. Periodically checking to make sure that if I have someone on there, I'm able to say hello, what's up. Reverse rare, reverse holo, rare. Okay. I wonder if there's a way to turn on notifications. Settings. Okay, we'll see there's I guess there's no way to notify me if someone jumps on. No. Push that up. Where? Okay, just about done with my bulk here. Keep all the Japanese separate. So if anybody jumps on at this point, I think there's someone that jumped on. Send me a message. I'd love to chat, talk Pokemon, whatever you want to talk about while I'm sorting through this bulk. Nope. And they're gone. See, I don't know. I see a person that jumps on, and I'll respond to them. And then they're like, oh, crap, he notices me. And then they'll jump back off. Totally cool with that, whatever you want to do. Just here being live for anybody that wants to talk Pokemon or Magic. I've been doing some Magic stuff too. I'm excited for the new Hobbit set that's coming out next month. I'm going to try to get some of that, maybe some play boxes. They're not doing commander decks, I guess, based on some information that I heard. That's okay. I'll just build my own commander deck. Is that a reverse hollow? Is it a hollow? It's a reverse, I think. Yeah, reverse hollow. It's funny. Let's see here. This divider here. Okay, we got reverses. Rares. Reverse holo rares. Okay, so we got, let's see here. I think that's it. I think that's all the English Pokemon in this box. All the rest is Japanese. Got a lot of Japanese here. Okay. Man, that took a while. What is that? 40 minutes to go through all that bulk. I was starting before I actually did the live stream. So I'm all finished. I'm going to remove some of the sleeves and then take them down to my local card shop to get some credit. Hopefully I can get some more Legendary Birds cards if they have them. If you have any Legendary Birds cards that you don't necessarily want to keep, you can email me at info@chaoscard.com. I'd love to take them off your hands, or any vintage stuff. I would love to have some of those for my Birdmaster set. But anyway, for those of you that jumped on and jumped off real quick, stay a little longer next time. Shoot me a message or something. Love to chat Pokemon. But in the meantime, we'll talk to you guys later.